Hi, it's nice to see you. I hope you're well. I want to ask a straightforward question, and that is, can you believe what you see? As a photographer, I know that imagery has been altered, it has been changed, it has been manipulated for a very, very long time. There are examples that I can think of that I've seen firsthand in exhibitions where photographs taken in a misty London have somehow acquired clear, bright skies that were not in the original shot. Of course, this was done in the darkroom. And you wouldn't believe the number of things you can do in a darkroom to change an image. It's unbelievable. Even before the days of Photoshop. And Photoshop in this context is a fairly new thing. Images of war. There's a long catalogue of images that have been changed. And they've been changed to change the meaning of the shot, the impression of the shot, and that whole sort of, what do I take from this when I see it type of thing. And this is a particular type of imagery that is editorial imagery. It's used to tell a story, it's used to get across a point of view, it's used to have an impact, it's maybe used to change people's minds. And this area is, you need to be really careful with this area when you look at it and what you're seeing and whether it's actually believable or not. Commercial is completely different. That is a completely different ballgame altogether. What I want to turn to now, though, is something that's changed more recently, and that is synthetic imagery, or AI outputs, where you can find work being printed in papers, you can find stock work, stock synthetic imagery, if you like, that is completely constructed. It may be constructed based on a viewpoint, it may be constructed based on a hypothesis, but fundamentally, this is a fiction. And you can look at these outputs, these synthetic images, they're very credible. It almost looks as if the people who are there are real. The situation they find themselves in is real, but it is completely constructed. And increasingly, these are finding their way into the mainstream discourse. And whereas in some places they may be labelled as AI generated because it's new, it won't be long before they're not, and it won't be long before these images, so-called, are being passed off as fact. That is where it all becomes really, really dangerous, because if you're looking at something that's going to form your opinion, that's going to have an impact on your judgment, that's going to shape the way you think about something, you need to start from things that are believable. So to answer my original question, can you believe what you see? Actually, a better question is, how much do I question what I'm looking at? Anyway, nice to see you. Take care. Bye-bye.